Alright, Shalom. First off, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders up in Great Millstone, and sincere peace, salutations to Allah Aki, and pushing this word in truth and sincerity. And I want to get a video, and entitle this video, we are to pray to the predator, and obviously the prey is the elect of Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. And the predator is literally everybody, It's all ultimately it starts in order with the so-called white man, Esau, the elites, the top families of the world, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, so on and so on, the bankers, and their people, but also our people as well, because the scriptures say, Job 9:24, that it says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Right. So we know that the wicked is ruling right now. You see? And in Jeremiah, Jeremiah 10:1, it says, hear ye the word which Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua speak unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen. Right? And that's the point that I want to make right now. And the way of the heathen is the wicked ways. What is the ways of the heathen? Idolatry, putting other gods before the true power that be, obviously because they're not going to acknowledge Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua didn't choose them to be the special nation, so they're going to create other gods, like it said in Job. It says, that the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, and that he covereth the faces of the judges thereof. They covering the true power. They covering the faces of the true power. You see? And what's other ways of the heathen? Homosexuality, adultery, bestiality. These are all the ways of the wicked, and our people have learned those ways of the wicked, our people. That's why it says, ye are your father the devil, because our people have taken on the ways of the devil, so they are ultimately the children of the devil, and they are the predators to the prey, which we are the prey, because we are not, we have taken ourselves out of that, the Lord have chosen us out of that lifestyle, And I want to get this. This is Isaiah 59:15. And it says, yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. And the Lord saw it and displeased him that there were no judgment. Right. It says, but the point it says, he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. So we all at one point were in this world, but when we shedded the old man, when we shedded that life of the of our old life, we departed from evil. So now we did what? We made ourselves a prey. We made ourselves an enemy unto the so-called white man, Esau, because we chose light rather than darkness. We chose life rather than death. We've chosen to kill ourselves in this world and live with Yahweh Shai in faith. This is this is Galatians 2:20. It says, I am crucified with Hamashiach. Nevertheless, I live. Yet not I, but Hamashiach liveth in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith of the Son of Man who loved me and gave himself for me. Right. That's how we're living now. We're living by faith in the flesh, you know. But we're denying our fleshly lusts, you know, because most of it is spearheaded and focused in by wickedness, you know, because pleasing the flesh is vanity, you know. You want to please the spirit, and the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is contrary to the spirit of this world, you know. So what is this world going to want to do? It's going to try to get rid of the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, which is why, and let me see if I can find it real quick. Bear with me real quick. Because in the time of the book of Acts, where it says, let me just read it from the beginning. This is Acts 4:1. It says, and as they speak unto the people, the priests and the captain of the temple and the Sadducees came upon them. Right. So when this is in the time where Peter and John was preaching in the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, making miracles, and pretty much people were believing on them. You know, this is the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua that we're putting out there now. You know, we're departing from evil and we're putting out the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. My point is this spirit is contrary to the spirit of the wicked, the spirit of the heathen. You know, it says, being grieved that they taught the people and preached through Yahushua the resurrection from the dead, and they laid hands on them and put them in hold until the next day, for it was now eventide. Howbeit many of them which heard the word, and the number of the men were about 5,000. So about 5,000 men, after hearing the word, started to believe on Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. It says, and Ananias the high priest, and Caiaphas, and John, and Alexandria, and as many as were the kindred of the high priest were gathered together at Jerusalem. And when they had set them in their midst, they asked, by what power or by what name have ye done this? Then Peter, filled with the Holy Spirit, said unto them, ye rulers of the people and elders of Israel, if we this day be examined of good deed done to the impotent man, by which means he is made whole, be it known unto you all and all the people of Israel, but that by the name of Yahushua Hamashiach of Nazareth, whom ye crucified, whom the Most High raised from the dead, even by him doeth this man stand before you whole. But pretty much, later on down in this verse, Peter and John get, I'm not going to read the whole thing, you know, I don't want the video to be long, but Peter and John were arrested, you know. They were arrested, they were beaten, you know. The believers and the followers of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua were tortured, man, and disliked throughout the whole world, you know. And that's why Yahushua said in St. John 15, John 15 and 18, it says, if the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. Right. So that point right there is Yahweh Shah is telling us that the world is going to hate us. And the world is going to seek to torture us and kill us. You know, that's why in Revelations, in 2 and 10, it says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulations 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Right? It's telling us what's to come for the believers and the men of the Lord, which are made of prey. You know, because the predator is going to seek the prey, because we are the examples of righteousness, which they are the examples of wickedness. And wickedness right now is abound, it's everywhere. You know, so with the men of the Lord being the candle, the walking candles in this darkness, shedding light unto all this wickedness, it is going to piss them off. You know, if a man, for example, if a man is laying with another man's wife in a dark room, and you come and open the door and turn on the light, that man is going to be mad at you because you just turned on the light to his wickedness. So now he can't keep his secrets in the darkness because you brought light unto it. You see? So now they're gonna that man is going to hate that man until he see the demise of him. And that's the same example of what's going to happen with us. You know, because we're turning on the light to all the wickedness that's being done. You see? This is 1 John 2 and 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Right? Because the love of the world is contrary to the love of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You know? It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world. You see? So everyone that denied his life and decided and has been compelled to follow Yahweh Shah are going to be contrary to this world. And we're going to be made a prey because people are going to seek to destroy us. You know, because we're going to stop the ways of the world. Look at the women, man. Look at the women. Right now, they're rulers. Right now, they're ruling. That's not going to happen in our kingdom. You know, they're going to be put in their rightful order. You know? So, if we're preaching what we're preaching, they're not going to want to see it come to pass. You know? So, they're going to do what? They're going to, again, do the same thing back in the days of the garden with Eve. They're going to choose the side of the serpent and play the role of the kryptonite to the man. You know, that's why the scriptures say what? Love not the things of the world. Love not the world. Neither the things that are in the world. You know? And that's pretty much the point. You know, we're gonna be made a prey to the predator, and the world is going to hate us because of the spirit that we're coming in, which is the spirit is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. You know, but that's all I got. You know, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahushua B'Hashem, Rakar Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders up in Great Millstone who moved well. And peace and salutation to all the Akim that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.